professional neuroplastic chronic pain, anxiety, panic, and trauma coach here today, this morning, with a quick live stream before I get rolling in my day. In fact, I've already been rolling in my day. I've been working outside since sunrise, got some good sun in my eyes, and worked on some gardening. This day is a day where you can move forward with your recovery and with your mental health. And I'm suggesting that you get curious about life, because when you get curious, it leads to courage. Becoming curious means you look at something without judging it. You look at something with an attitude of, let me see what I can see here. Whether it's an emotion, whether it's a thought, whether it's something in your environment, and especially if it's something you've been intimidated by, getting curious about it, look at the little parts of it, look at the little pieces of it, look at how it's made up of all these micro components. And when you get curious in that way, it starts to lose its size, its volume, its duration. You look at something that you want to do that maybe has been intimidating, and you say, well, that thing has all these tiny components that I can do one at a time. I don't have to do them all at once. So you get curious, and then that gives you the courage to go do whatever it is that you want to do. And if it's an emotion or if it's a sensation like chronic pain, getting curious about it allows your unconscious mind to relax and drop the fear a little bit. So you get curious about, what is this really feeling like? What is this? How is this sensation showing up? And when you start to look at it in that way, it loses its sting. You're no longer judging it as wrong or bad or shouldn't be there, or you're not hating it anymore or not hating it as much. And that moves you into courage, because you get closer to whatever it is that you fear. If you're having a difficult time with some emotions, allowing them to flow, getting curious about them, getting curious about the tears, getting curious about the sensations in your chest, whatever it is, will allow you to move forward. And so you go from curious into courageous. And then the really cool thing happens. The courage turns to calm, because if your unconscious mind and your nervous system knows that you've got courage, it can be calm. It can drop the sensations that you wanted to disappear. It can drop the chronic pain, the anxiety, the panic. It can drop all that stuff. So, hey, Toby Kraft, great to see you. Thanks for dropping a comment. I'm just here this morning encouraging everyone to get curious, especially about things that have been intimidating. And getting curious leads to courage, and courage leads to calm. So it moves you forward. What am I doing today? I have a lot of projects I'm working on today. I've been producing some videos. I'm working with some stuff for clients. So I'm actually going to be pretty busy on screens, and I'm also going to try to take some time to get curious outside with some new plants. And getting curious for me is no longer about getting curious about sensations that left me bedbound for a year, getting curious about panic attacks, anxiety. I'm curious about how I can best help my clients recover. So I'm diving into that. I'm investigating that. I'm working with clients. I'm building up a new program called the Healing Odyssey. I'm working on that with some videos. And I'm just in general going to be getting more and more curious and more courageous about moving forward in ways to help you. Does that make sense? Because that's my job. My mission is to help people out of hell. Simple as that. I went through hell, and I don't think anybody should go through hell without a helpful guide, without a seasoned coach, without someone who knows the flames and can get you through to better and better and brighter days. Brighter days await us all. So if you resonate with my message, or you want to learn more, head to healingwolfcoaching.com. It's all one word, Healing Wolf Coaching. Wolf is my old ancestral name, so it rolls back to Switzerland in 1290, Sir Marquardt Werner Wolf. So I carry the name to give you something to remember. And I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. Let me know what you're going through and how I can help. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.